There's something back there.
It's a trap. Totally a trap. But
A hidden door? Seriously, how cool is that?
I hate myself for saying it, but so cool.
The village chief knew the whole thing by heart, didn't he? Impressive.
The shepherd is granted 4 powers: earth, water, fire, and wind. They are the blade that shall cleave the Lord of Calamity.
That's just what the village chief was saying. You memorized it?
More or less.
He's actually pretty decent at that sort of thing.
I'm sorry, Saray. You're more capable than I thought.
What did you take me for?
But what exactly are the spiritual powers of the shepherd?
All of nature is composed of 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and wind. Each one is governed by one of the 4 eldest seraphim.
Right. Eumacia, Amanok, Musif, and Hyanua.
Correct. They maintain the balance of the entire continent of Glenwood.
When you put it that way, they sound almost like gods. Though they lack a certain divine presence.
We feel much the same, actually. They're ostensibly the source of our seraphic arts, but we're basically never aware of them.
That's the nature of the 5 lords' existence. The shepherd's spiritual powers are most likely the result of a fortification of elemental affinity through the blessings of the 5 lords.
And all to battle against the Lord of Calamity.
Kind of a shame that such wondrous power has to be squandered on fighting.
That man. He was a former shepherd, wasn't he?
Yes.
I see. He seemed like a pretty laid-back fellow.
Unlike certain other shepherds.
Shut up.
Well, there's one more thing we learned.
Yeah, let's go on to the next one.
Huh?
Wait, you're not gonna ask her for more details? Wouldn't it be crazy useful to get info on your predecessor?
There's a reason why Lila never mentioned it, don't you think?
We know that much at least.
Saray, Mikleo.
But that reason just might be the key to all our problems. You better hope you don't regret it later.
They may be kids, but they're not as immature as you'd think.
Is that a monolith?
keep your guard up.
Purity, come forward! Let's get him! It won't end here! Now! I won't! Let's get him! This isn't sweet dreams!
Radiant
It
heat.
won't end here!
Clear shot.
I won't! Who's next? It won't end here! Purity,
Watch it.
come forward!
Bird is the word.
Splash!
So is this what grown-ups are really like?
Yeah, sounds like something a brat would say.
Hey, can I mention something? This is something I realized when we met the Pope, but I believe it was Cardinal Fortin who preceded the motion for war. That chief we met? I can't see him making the decision to declare war like that.
So, does that mean you're going to...
You want to purify the Cardinal, don't you?
I do. She may have become a Hellion, but I still believe that her sense of responsibility is sincere.
If you purify her, I'm sure she can be saved.
I think so too.
All right then, let's give it a shot. I've got your back on this one.
Rose,
You don't need to say anything. It's just how things shook out. Let's begin the purification!
It looks like some sort of priest to me.
And I have a feeling it's pretty good with arts from the way it looks.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Nope. Fracture, ice!
Go under! Double
Freeze!
demon!
Lion Towel!
Crimson!
Ready? Flow and surge! How's this? Multiple current!
Sleeping dragon!
Yeah! Flow and surge!
Come here then.
Ready? Strike! How's this?
Flame.
Yeah! Ready? Flow and surge! Flow and surge!
Breakdown!
Ready? I won't lose!
Pierce and explode!
Yeah!
Let's do our best.
Spirit cleansing!
Eyes on the prize.
This isn't over!
Spirit cleansing! Elixir of attack!
Imbuement.
No escape! Flow and surge! Be gone! Hang on, everyone! It's over!
Spirit cleansing!
Imbuement.
Yeah! Flow and surge! It's over!
Spirit cleansing!
Yeah!
Elixir of attack!
Ready? Hang on, everyone!
Eyes on the prize.
Hit! I won't lose!
Purging flame.
This isn't over! It won't end here!
Bomb.
I can't lose! It won't end here!
Pyrogenic rain. Let's do our best. Eyes on the prize.
Lion Towel!
Bird
Strike!
is the word. Come here there.
Flow and surge! Be gone! Flow and surge!
Go,
Be
my
gone!
children.
Flow and surge! It's over!
Bye.
Ha! Ha! Multiple
Flame
currents!
surrounds thee.
No escape!
Bomb.
Well, a win is a win. Wait, that's... Saray, look around you.
Here you go!
Shall we go?
Multiple currents! This isn't over! It won't end here!
Enemies!
Hit! Multiple currents! I won't lose!
Find my enemy! Who's next?
Flames of Crimson! Orogenic Ring!
How's this? Ha! Be gone! No, it's not yet!
Well done.
Flames!
Ready? Multiple currents! Sweet dreams!
Find my enemy! Ice! Bring these demons! Purity, come
Be
forth!
gone! Strike! It's over!
Incredible knife handling. Do you have anything?
I'm not hiding anything.
Shall we go?
Here goes!
Bring these demons! Let's get out of here! This aroma. There might be something nearby.
Saray! I'm counting on you.
Multiple currents?
Let's take our leave!
It seems there's a treasure chest near us.
on you, Lila!
Lord of Water! Eyes on the prize! Spirit
Let's just get out alive!
Let's begin the purification.
And here I thought devils only existed in books.
For real? Anything goes if...
Let's take our leave.
Counting on you, Lila! Purity, come forth!
Let's do our best. Let's take our leave.
What is this? A museum?
What a dreamboat.
He's awfully cute.
Huh. Is this kind of guy your type?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't dislike it. It's lifelike and artistic.
Seriously, it's almost like they're alive.
Almost like they were alive is more like it.
He looks like Sergei.
Oh no! You don't suppose this is Sergei's brother?
This statue, it's human.
A hellion that turns people to stone? For real?
I've heard such tales in particular.
Such unpleasant cacophony. Kindly refrain from disturbing my prayer.
Is this prayer of yours what's causing the rain?
Yes, quite so.
Why?
To bring the people together through fear. The people's desperation shall serve as fuel, spreading the flames of victory for the Empire. To those who would stop me, I offer eternity!
Look away! If you make eye contact, you'll be turned to stone!
Dang!
I'll break us through!
Get back!
Fool! I can grant a seraph eternity as easily as any human.
Can you now? Looks like you should have saved a little eternity for yourself.
You monster! How did you... So that's it.
Dezel, your eyes.
You're...
Pretty handy, huh?
Enough! No more eternity for any of you. Those who dare interfere with me shall be slaughtered like lambs!
Here it comes. When it opens its eyes, give me the Armatus.
How can you fight when you can't even see?
What do you take me for? I can read everything by feeling the movement of the wind.
That's rad. Maybe I was wrong about you.
If you've got time to flatter me, then watch your own ass.
Here goes!
Wait, put some thought into it.
Wind blade! Here goes!
Come! I'll make trouble of you!
Not this time! Dragon Blitz!
Resilient aid!
Not this time!
Ice!
Not this time! Dragon Blitz! Strike!
Purity, come forth!
Strike! Nope! Strike! Here goes! Violent projection! Dragon Blitz! Violent projection!
Try this!
Not this time! Dragon Blitz! Come forth! Gale Phantom!
Go!
Wind Blade! Wind Blade! Come forth, Gale Phantom!
Rid these demons!
Strike! Torrent Strike! Strike! Wind Blade! Strike! Ha! Water! Strike! Here goes! Come! Multiple currents! Come forth, Gale Phantom! Dragon Blitz! Strike! Strike!
Take that!
Strike!
Spin!
Strike!
I'll make lose off the leg!
Not this time! Dragon Blitz! You feel it? Soul Resonance! Wind Blitz! Dragon Blitz! Virulent Shards!
Come! I'll make trouble of you!
Yeah! It won't end here! This isn't over!
No use defending!
I won't lose!
Offer your
It won't
protection.
end here! This isn't over!
Healing powers!
No use defending!
Come!
Guard the cave!
This isn't over!
Water!
Radiant heat!
It won't end here!
Run him through!
It won't end here! This isn't over! This isn't over! It won't end here!
Rid these demons!
Constrictor!
Purity, come
This isn't over!
No use defending!
Guard the cave! Lord of Wind! Not this time! Dragon Blitz! Virulent Shards!
Rid these demons!
Come forth, Gale Phantom!
Ice! Ice Reaver!
Come!
Water!
Wind!
make trouble of you.
Wind Blitz! Come forth, Gale
Break
Phantom!
the malevolence! Resilient!
Blade!
Purity, come
You
forth!
feel it? Soul Resonance! Fear my wings! Wind Blade!
Shred my foe!
Not this time! Dragon Blitz! Fear my wings! Not this time! Wind Blade!
Frozen, this is it!
Strike! Sweet! Strike! Strike! Wind Blade!
Water!
Strike!
Shred my foe! Howling Deluge!
Strike!
Burst! Come!
Strike!
Put some thought into it!
You feel it?
Come!
Soul Dragon Blade!
Fear my wings!
Fly! Take that!
Not this time! Come forth, Gale Phantom! Wind Blade! Strike! Not this time! Dragon Blitz! Fear my wings! You feel it? Soul Here goes!
Howling Deluge!
Virulent Shards!
Burst! Come!
I'll make trouble of you!
Rid these
Violent
demons!
Project! Dragon Blitz! Virulent Shards!
Shred my foe! Blades of Ice! Ice Reaver!
Violent Project! Dragon Blitz! Come forth, Gale Phantom! Wind Blade! Strike! Dragon Blitz! Fear my wings!
Disappear!
Strike!
Try this!
Here goes! Strike!
Lunar lose off her
You
leg!
feel it? Soul Resonance! Strike! Wind Blade! Come forth! Violent Project! Here goes!
I'll
Too
make
close.
trouble of you!
Here goes! Wind Blade!
Hey! Bubble arrow!
Wind Blade!
Burst!
Come forth, Gale Phantom! Wind Blade! Not this time!
Fracture Ice!
Not this time! Not this time!
Ready? Prepare yourself! Jade Luminescence! This is it!
Purity, come forth!
Come!
Dragon Blitz!
Howling Deluge!
Violent
Burst
Projection!
forth!
Strike!
Come!
I'll make
Wind
Lunar
Blade!
Stream!
Lightning
Torrent
Strike!
Strike! Take that!
Strike! Come forth! Wind Blade! Here goes! Violent Projection!
Dragon!
Not this time! Wind Blade! Strike! Strike! Strike!
Lord of Water!
Wind Blade! Strike! Strike! Wind Blade! Wind Blade! Wind Blade! Ha! Violent Projection! Here goes!
Fracture Ice!
Come!
Freeze, Lancer!
Violent Project Dragon Blitz! Virulent Shards!
Multiple currents?
Come!
Find my enemies!
Violent Project, here goes! Fear my wings!
Blades of Ice!
Come!
Ice Reaver! Purity!
I'll make rubble of you!
Lord of
You
Fire!
feel it? Soul Resonant, here goes! Wind Blade! Wind Blade! Wind Blade! Wind Blade! Come forth, Gale Phantom!
Come! I'll make
Star!
Dragon Blitz! Wind Blitz! Dragon Blitz!
Fracture!
Strike! Dragon Blitz!
Freeze,
Strike!
Lancer!
You feel it? Soul Resonance! Strike! Dragon Blitz! Virulent Shards! Come forth, Gale Phantom! Strike! Here goes!
Go!
Strike! Strike!
What?
Yeah! Not this time! Come forth, Gale Phantom! Wind Blade! Strike!
Lunar Strain! Try this!
Wind Blade!
Worthless!
Not this time! Come forth, Gale Phantom!
Worthless!
Water! Shred my
Not this time!
Leg!
Wind Blade! You feel it? Soul Resonance!
Worthless!
Wind Blade! Here goes! Not this time!
I'll make rubble of you!
Strike!
Floodgates! Bubble Arrow!
Come forth,
Zero!
Gale Phantom!
Worthless!
Not this time! Wind Blade!
Worthless!
Violent Projection! Wind Blade!
Worthless!
Wind Blade!
Worthless!
Wind Blade! Wind Blade! Too close! Violent Projection! Strike!
Worthless!
Wind Blade! Wind Blade! Violent Projection! Wind Blade! Wind Blade! Yeah!
Worthless!
You alright, Nick Leo? Dragon Blitz! Violent Projection! Nick
Sorry
Leo!
I'm in trouble. Offer your protection!
Not this time!
make
Come
trouble of
forth,
you.
Gale Phantom! Not this time!
Come!
Wind Blade!
I'll make
Weak!
Gather and grant me protection!
You feel
Warrior.
it? Soul Resonance!
Time you learn
Not
some
this time!
humility.
Strike!
Air pressure! I command thee!
Come forth,
trigger.
Gale Phantom!
I command thee!
Violent Projection! Come
trigger.
forth, Gale Phantom!
I command thee! Rock trigger!
Worthless!
Not this time! Wind Blade! Wind Blade!
Gather and grant me protection!
Wind Blade!
Barrier!
You feel it? Soul
Wait,
Resonance!
sir.
Worthless!
Rockland!
Wind Blade!
Time you
Violent
learn some
Projection! Here
humility.
goes! Strike!
Air pressure!
Come!
Cloud cutter! Stratus
Strike!
Hailstorm!
Wind Blade! Wind Blade!
Time you
Strike!
learn some humility! Air pressure!
Wind Blade!
I command thee!
Wind
Rock
Blade!
trigger! I command thee! Rock trigger!
Wind Blade!
I command thee!
Wind Blade!
Rock trigger! Time you learn some
Worthless.
humility!
Strike!
Air pressure!
Not this time!
Gather and grant me
Strike.
protection!
Wind Blade!
Barrier!
Come!
Reload!
I'll make rubble of Worthless!
Here goes!
Gather and grant me protection!
Not this time!
Barrier!
Come! I'll make rubble of
Gather
you!
and grant me
Worthless!
protection!
Strike! Mow him down!
Barrier.
Worthless!
Gather and grant me protection!
Violent Projection!
I'll make
Barrier.
rubble of you! Worthless!
Gather and grant
Dragon
me
Blitz!
protection!
Virulent Shards!
Barrier!
Worthless!
Violent Projection! Here
Time you learn some
goes!
humility!
Come!
Pressure!
Violent Projection! Here goes!
Better! Rockland!
Come!
Wind Blade!
I
I'll
command
make
thee!
rubble of you!
Rock trigger!
Worthless!
Not this time!
Gather and
Come
grant me
forth!
protection!
Worthless!
Barrier!
Not this time! Fear my wings!
Come!
Gather and grant me protection!
I'll
Violent
make
Rose
rubble of you!
Barrier!
Not this
Casting
time!
you.
Here goes! Strike!
Purify the earth!
Shepard! This is not malevolence. I have given myself completely to my country and to my people.
What the?
I am not corrupted by any malevolence.
We can't purify her?
Lila, try again!
Okay.
I have a duty to guide the people. I must see it through!
She's got too much malevolence.
We have to stop it somehow!
We can't unless the Cardinal is willing to change her way of thinking.
Not gonna happen. So, Ray, if a heart set on justice starts generating malevolence, how do you think it should be stopped?
Well...
That's what her angle is. She thinks her own personal justice and a universal sense of justice are one and the same.
We'll have to kill her.
Kill me? Oh, really? Tell me, if I were to die, who would be left to lead the country? What do the young Emperor and the Knights understand about politics? If the Shepherd saves their souls, will that stop them from starving? My duties, my responsibilities, justice shall prevail! I shall be their savior! I shall be their guide!
Her spirit is shattered.
She'll never be human again.
Her malevolence was increased by animosity.
Towards us.
Wait!
It's the only answer I can find. Sorry.
May these weary bones find peaceful rest.
Why?
I do recognize your determination, but even so, you shouldn't have to kill anyone.
But, Rose...
Remember, your job is to give life. Mine is to take it. Got that?
Rose...
Now then, let's leave the cleanup here to Sergei and the others. It's their job from here on out.
I had always thought of Rose as tough and callous, but I see now that's not quite right.
Just the opposite.
Don't let her see you frowning like that. You don't want Rose's feelings to go to waste, do you?
I don't. But I feel so bummed.
Yeah, we all do.
This is the crest of Mount Tellus, isn't it?
If the celestial record is to be believed, yes.
But it's empty.
Yeah, I don't get any sense of presence or lordly domain. Though we still don't really know what to expect for signs of presence of the Five Lords.
Well, Mount Tellus is a mysterious kind of seraph to begin with. Like for the shepherd's spiritual powers. There's earth, water, fire, and wind, but there isn't one for Mount Tellus.
My first thought was that he served as a symbolic figure in Five Lords worship. But there may be more to it than that. Lila seems to know something.
But it's probably best not to bother her.
I feel sorry for her, in a lot of ways.
I do wonder, how does she even come up with those things she says?
Indeed, a mystery greater even than our friend Mount Tellus.
How saddening.
Lila, is there any way to...
Well,
Saray, you're troubling Lila.
I'm sorry.
No, please don't mind.
If only I was stronger.
Don't be so arrogant. Is it your right to say who lives and who dies?
Guess I shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Save your sympathy.
Yeah, Boris accomplished what he needed to do, of his own accord.
We should do our best as well.
Yeah. We'll just keep on doing whatever we can.
Once the domain completely disappeared, I could tell immediately. Mount Tellus isn't here after all.
Lila, classifila, all the species, all the phyla.
So what? It doesn't matter now.
It does matter. It was a Hellion not even as strong as the Five Lords, and still we couldn't manage to purify it. Meaning we don't stand a chance against old Kittybeard.
Heldolf, huh? We still have a ways to go before we can face him.
Glad you understand. Now you need to get it together.
The real fight is about to begin.
There are still 3 trial shrines left to go.
Right. Can't afford to mope around.
So it wasn't Mount Tellus, and it wasn't her. But I can feel a presence nearby. She's still somewhere in Roland's.